I'm Adam Marino.
And I'm Mike Marino. That's right, we're related.
We are two cousins talking music and how it relates to us.
And why it should relate to you.
This is How It's Related.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Oh, you're going to take us in.
Bienvenidos.
Okay. It is Wednesday, so that is fair that you did that. All right, so this is How It's Related, and this is a little something.
It's not nothing.
So
who's this?
We promised that we would talk. We would hear Asian sound. Hoop bop beep bop boop bop beep.
Yeah.
Sound just like it.
No, that's true. That's true. I thought Faith No More was here. Faith No More?
Are you Eddie Moore? All right, so let's get into it. I am curious because I will say that it has been well documented on this very program that a lot of bands you're like, okay. And then I said one day, okay, Faith No More, and you're like, no, I really like Faith No More. I was like, oh, interesting. I wouldn't have assumed that. So let's get into the story of how, hey, Mikey, he likes it.
He likes it. There's a few bands or groups or artists or whatever that I don't know, for whatever reason, they kind of blip, and then I would put Silverchair in this category where they just have a long career, but they don't fly under the radar, but they're not this big, smash hit successful.
I thought you were going to say Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
But yes, I follow.
Rest in peace, Steve Harwell.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And Faith No More is one of those bands, this big, a 15-year block of time where rock bands were coming out, and they are just heavily, the 2000s. All of those bands exist because of Faith No More. I can say that confidently. I mean, Incubus, the singer of Incubus, sounds exactly like Mike Patton because he was emulating Mike Patton. You develop your style based on your influences, and he reeks of Mike Patton. I've heard rumors about that, but I don't know if that's true. Something like Mike Patton meeting him and calling him a chump or something.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, but so they're that band that did the and that was they had that funk thing going on. The album before that album.
So I'm looking at. I got the discography.
Yeah, that album 1990. I want to say
The Real Thing.
Yeah,
89.
Okay, so before that,
Introduce Yourself in 87.
Yeah,
and We Care a Lot 1985.
Okay, those are albums with different singers. They had the funk rock thing going on. There's a song you heard, We Care a Lot. Boom, boom, boom. That was the album before. It's called We Care a Lot. Chuck Mosley was the singer. He's actually joined them on stage, I don't know, when they reunited 10-something years ago. Yep. This is the song. We Care a Lot.
So this is the self-titled album,
It's
We Care a Lot is the name of the album.
This is the title track.
The title track, yeah, that's what I meant to say. So this was, like I said, 1985. So I don't know much about the early albums at all. So
I
don't care a lot about
Yeah. It was never much my thing. What they evolved into is what really, really grabbed me. I liked, The Real Thing. I was late to the party on Faith No More for sure.
Well, we're young. I mean,
but
you're 4 years old.
I discovered it after everyone else discovered. So the people really in the know that every album that they've done is great. Fight me. I don't care. So, they did I guess the best thing to say about The Real Thing and Epic, that song that's everywhere. It's even on the new Call of Duty game when you're in like a soccer stadium and that song is just playing in the background.
Nice.
They were, you know, that was the style of the time, and that one song that's not a good representation of them, because the rest of that album is still in that very early 90s, you know, rock sound thing that everybody kind of had that sound a little bit. But just not representative. And when people think of Faith No More, they think of that song only and like, me, okay. They were touring with Red Hot Chili Peppers before that came out, and it was just two of the same.
Oh,
there was kind of a rivalry there a little bit. So pick any song on any album, and it's great. It's just that's how I feel about that band. And the albums afterwards, like Angel Dust was next.
1992. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah. So
is that the album that?
No, the real thing is
okay,
the one with Epic. Yeah.
1989. Gotcha.
So and that was big. It was a big song, and they were whatever.
Yeah. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know the full story. I don't know if they had like expectations from the label, but they put out Angel Dust, and Midlife Crisis, I guess, was the single. Still kind of has that kind of driving, funky thing, but they're starting to evolve into something, I don't know, it's something different, and it's more, you know, rock driven. Their Jim Martin, their guitarist, was very rocky, metal-y. Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, same.
Dude, yeah.
But
you
this
could
song...
just tell who it is.
This song, the end of it-ish, like the bridge, the break, whatever you want to call it, Mike Patton, one of the greatest rock singers of all time. Like in the top, if you were to top 5 it, he's in there. Of all time, and he gets slept on. I don't know, maybe his shitty attitude towards everyone and everything.
He
probably.
did
I don't care.
Liam Gallagher.
Yeah. I mean, any interview, just YouTube an interview with Mike Patton and just grab popcorn and watch just the shit that he talks about. Interviewed at a festival. Oh, it's Mike Patton here, and he stops in the mid, like, listen to this shit. What is this? Like, just hates everything. But again, his taste is he's the man of 286,000 projects per second. So he's in a million bands. He does projects with like Italian orchestra stuff. He does opera stuff. He does soundtracks. He made an album of him like recorded samples of him just making dinner and then made like an album. Just odd dude, I guess. I'm sure he's misunderstood. I'm sure he's just a normal guy. I
understand him perfectly. He's very weird.
But Faith No More started evolving into this just very interesting songwriting centric band with this incredible singer who did incredible things, influencing a lot of people to do, you know, the System of a Down and Incubus and just pick any band in the 2000s, and they're like, that's their favorite band. That's why I said before on an episode, Faith No More is like your favorite band's favorite band. Yeah, that's how it goes. I feel that way about Muse too. And it just, each album, similar to Queens of the Stone Age, you see a natural progression. It's not like, you know, Metallica releasing an album with country songs on it like they did, which was a follow-up to the Black Album, just hard left turn. It's just a natural progression. They lost the guitarist, Jim Martin. They lost him. He left.
Did they find him? Oh, okay.
Yeah. No. He's in Half Moon Bay somewhere. I think he's a pumpkin farmer. That's weird.
As is tradition for guys with bands. Ross Childress.
Collective Soul.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So when they, I forget. I'm already forgetting his name. Billy something. Not Billy Howardell.
Corgan?
No. That might not even be his name. I should know this. I'm just blanking on his
Hopefully
name.
you get called out in the comments.
No, I'll get called out by somebody. Then the albums later were just on a different level. King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime. No hits. I don't even know. I mean, I was kind of too young to know if they really got any radio play or anything.
I didn't know 83% of this.
Really?
I've been documenting and I have the percentage, yeah.
Oh. You're good with random percentages.
Yeah.
I would say like 73% of the time you have a statistic.
Full understanding of it.
Yeah. 73% of the time you say 83% of the time.
So, album of the year was in 97. Do you know when their last album was?
Album of the year, actually I do. Album of the year had one, Last Cup of Sorrow. I remember that, because I remember I was paying attention. That album came out. And Last Cup of Sorrow, it's a good song. The keyboard reminded me of Sonic the Hedgehog collecting coins. And that's all I can think about. So are you. Yeah. Very distinctive style, but
yeah,
I
like
just
you know who it is.
I mean, and so then if you move to, let's see, this is 97, so then King for a Day was before this, 1995, I want to say, if you got the discography in front of you.
So, King for a Day was what year did you
I said 95?
You would be correct.
Okay, so put Digging the Grave on. That's, I mean, people in the know just are fanatical about this stuff, and like this is a lot of people's one of their favorite songs. Just let it play to the chorus.
So this sounds like a little bit his voice.
Yeah, before that existed.
Gosh,
yeah. All those singers, all of those singers
tribute, yeah. No,
were influenced by him.
Oh man, that's good.
I got him mad.
Oh, that is Incubus. It's dude.
Yeah, it's a lot. A lot of
Okay,
people.
why did we wait 30 episodes? What is the matter with you?
We've done 30 episodes.
That's what you get out of that.
That's almost 31 episodes.
No, actually,
Yeah.
we have done 31 even.
Yeah. So, but this, I mean, just anything. I put Faith
Dude.
No More on, like, that's one of the bands I put. I don't, like, I want to hear this song. I'm putting King for a Day on. The whole thing.
Yeah. And you just.
Dude. Yeah. So, album of the year, 97, I think, was their last album for 10 years or so. Then they released, 2015, 2016, they released Soul Invictus, which I loved. I mean, it's like they picked up where they left off. Again, they're not, they weren't like, it wasn't blockbuster stuff that was happening. Like it didn't make a huge splash, but like,
Why?
they are a cult band with a cult following.
For sure.
And they are just legendary.
Do they still tour?
I don't think anymore. They did for a while after Soul Invictus. They did, I think, a couple of tours, and I read something like half-assed read about Mike Patton not performing anymore ever again.
What's the deal with having albums out every 2 years and then a gap from 97 to 2015?
They
They
I
break
have a
up
theory.
and came
I
together
have
for
a
like
theory that
one last.
the best bands all hate each other. They all hate each other. You get enough cooks in the kitchen because
Creatively is tough.
because that band is not one person driving it. There's a lot of contributors, and I mean that Jim Martin left because the band wanted to go in this maybe experimental, you want to call it, but he just wanted to play Sabbathy metal stuff, and they weren't doing that. They weren't writing it, so he was like, deuces. And there's a video of them, I think, making Angel Dust, or maybe album of the year. I don't know. But anyway, they're in the studio and they're working on keyboard parts. Roddy Bottom is their keyboard player, and they're struggling. They're struggling. He's just not getting it. He's playing. They're kind of like, play this, do it like this, and it's not really. And I'm like, that's got to be frustrating.
Yeah,
that's got to be frustrating. But I would. My assumption is that they did not get along. And
but in 2013, they're like, let's make an album.
Yeah,
I mean, it takes a couple years.
You get the itch. Yeah.
Random.
Patton, I don't think really ever stopped working. I mean,
yeah,
I don't even know all of the stuff that he's done, but like Mr. Bungle was also pretty culty. It was like a cult band. Phantomos, Tomahawk, Lovage, the opera stuff. He did the cooking album. What else? I don't know. But none of those other guys really. Bill Gould played in Brujeria for a little bit. It's like a Latino kind of death metal band thing. Yeah, my band was actually on Bill's record label for a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Sweetheart. Just a sweetheart. Super into motorcycles. Like cool Italian, like Moto Guzzi motorcycles.
How old would you guess Mike Patton is?
Now? He's pushing 60. He's probably 62.
He was born 3 days before me, January 27th, 1968, which makes him 57.
57, okay.
Interesting.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. But people do reaction videos of like watching them play Midlife Crisis live on, I forget which video it is. You can't really miss though, as long as the sound is good, because he's just on. I saw them when they reunited. Was that the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco? Maybe. And just, I mean, he destroyed.
So,
yeah.
Dude, get this. Just a couple months ago, this story was released from an interview from 2022 that he developed agoraphobia and doesn't really...
He can read minds?
I'm anemic. You can read minds. The way he says it in that is classic. But he was so isolated that COVID... it made him that way, and he just drank, and just now he doesn't really like to go out. And the idea of doing more Faith No More shows was too stressful. It's interesting. I mean, it's kind of...
That's probably what I saw and just didn't fully process what I was reading.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
But, yeah, that's definitely interesting. I didn't know, like I said, I did not know most of that, which is why we do this. I feel like we're developing a little, a fun, like in this journey, I feel like Muse next. I love some Muse.
Some. I like a light Muse.
And you'll show me probably other songs that, I mean, I know about 5 to 8 of Muse's songs.
Oh, I'll take you on a journey for sure. If you were to just approach me on the street and ask me, what's some entry-level Faith No More? I'd be like, that's a super weird question, but you can't pick one. It's like Seinfeld, dude. You just...
Yeah, like, no, you just have to hit play.
Hey, find season 7, episode 2.
Yeah,
awesome.
And you'll be like, that's the one.
The postponement, actually, when George postpones the Susan...
Where he cries.
Yeah.
And then...
I just don't think...
Oh, it's okay. And he's like, Jerry, it worked. Yeah. How did you just watch? Come on.
I know. I just know that. That is the first Seinfeld DVD I bought back when you would buy DVDs and watch them. So I watched season 7 over and over and over.
Every Christmas, my parents got me the new box set. I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
And so I have
That's the Soup Nazi season.
Yeah.
Season 1 is the engagement where they're like, we're not men. What are we doing with our lives? We should be having sons or having dinner with our sons when we're 6, whatever. Anyway, yeah, just pick, and I mean, just pick one and start it. You're gonna love it or you're gonna not like it, and that's fine.
And you're wrong.
You're wrong for not liking it.
You're wrong, and I hate you.
It's just it's unique. It's a little different, but it's not, because it's really easily digestible. He sings these amazing hooks. The songs are great. They're interesting. It doesn't get boring ever. It's just every single song is like that. And then, there's no. They like to throw real weird breaks in, like, continuity on an album. So that song that we played, Digging the Grave, it's kind of upbeat, it's rock, it's a little, on the harder side. And the next song is this super slow jam, almost could be a country song, almost. And they don't care.
Yeah.
And that's the
way to do it.
You gotta love it.
Yeah, when you have that following, doesn't matter. We do not have that following quite yet. We have F-Fan that we did this for, actually. But I like it now.
I like it.
I kind of like it. So, yeah, let's do Muse next week, and we will see you then.
This episode was not brought to you by Diet Right.
Okay, so if you happen to like this episode, please tell a friend.
And if you didn't like this episode, please tell nobody.
Be sure to like and subscribe on Apple and Spotify and, of course, YouTube.
Follow us on social media, as the links are in the show notes.
Remember to check out our next episode, where we will tell you how it's related.